Hey, Coach Colin Castello with Shot Mechanics Basketball, and today we've got a full shooting workout for you that we've taken directly from the Shot Tracker app. All right, so in this workout, we're working on shooting off of the pull-up dribble. Now, this is a great skill to have in your game because you're gonna find yourself shooting out of this situation a ton. Right, so the first drill, we're gonna start on the right side. We're gonna do mid-range pull-ups. So as a shooter, you can either catch a pass from your teammate or you can spin the ball out to yourself in front of you, whichever one's more comfortable or whichever one you got. So right now, I'm gonna hit Gibson with a pass, and he's gonna dribble hard into the basket and shoot a pull-up right outside the block off the glass. Okay. Now the idea here is we want to go hard on the dribble and then pop into your shot as quick as possible. Now in this workout, what we're going to do is you're going to go 5 makes from the block, and then he's going to back it out and he's going to do the exact same thing off the catch right here. Boom. Now he's going to scoot it out just a little bit. So as he attacks, he's going to shoot 5, or he's going to make 5 at the mid-range, right? Kind of just inside 15 feet, somewhere in there. So drill number 1, we're going from the right side, make 5 close to the block, make 5 from the midline. Then for drill number 2, we're gonna do the exact same thing, but we're gonna go on the left side of the court. So you're gonna make 5 from the left block, then you're gonna shoot out and make 5 from the mid-range on the left. All right, so now we got the mid-range stuff that we're working on. Now we're gonna work on some 3-point shooting. So drill number 3 is the lateral dribble left pull-up threes. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go off the catch or off the spin the ball to yourself, whichever one. You're gonna pump fake hard towards the basket and then use a lateral or a side dribble along the 3-point line to pull up into your jumper. Now you'll notice a lot of guys like Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Kyle Korver, a lot of the great shooters in the NBA get a lot of 3-point looks because they get their man off the air, and instead of getting a 15-footer that's worth 2 points, they use this lateral dribble that they push out to get that separation from the guy who just left his feet trying to block their shot. So the key here is you want to push the ball out. As Gibson's ready to push it, the farther he can push it this direction, the more space he's going to get away from the defender, right? If he does the exact same thing but drops the ball right by his hip and goes to pull up, boom, he doesn't get that much lateral separation, right? So the key is to try to get as much separation as you possibly can and then fire into your jumper. So for 5-spot shooting, what we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot from the 5 spots on the floor, make sure you're knocking them down at each spot, each time moving to your left hand. All right, so the next drill, we're doing the exact same thing as the lateral dribble left, but this time we're going lateral dribble right. But there's one kind of shot mechanic that you're gonna wanna add to your jumper. So as you're getting ready to do the same thing, you're gonna pump fake, get that lateral separation. But many times, if you're a right-handed shooter, going towards your dominant side, it's hard to get your feet turned or your elbow aligned to the basket if you're moving towards your right-hand side or your dominant side. So what you can do is what we call a little bit of a leg drift, right? So the idea is as Gibson's moving to the right here and he goes up into his jumper, he's gonna let his right leg drift forward just slightly on the landing. That kind of alleviates the tension in his shoulder, and it allows him, because he's moving to the right, to get his feet turned in the air instead of early, right? A lot of times if you can add just a tiny bit of a leg drift, it's gonna help you a ton anytime you're moving towards your dominant hand side, especially if you're moving laterally. Again, same keys here. He wants to push it out as far as he can, right? And get on balance as quick as possible. Just like before, we're going 5 spots, we're going 2 makes at each spot. All right, so the last drill we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot 25 free throws. Now, I love shooting free throws at the end of the workout because you're probably gassed, you're sweating, and it's gonna be a more in-game situation to shoot your free throws. So again, a couple keys to think about on your free throws. Number 1, you wanna align your shoulder, hip, and elbow just like always. And number 2, you wanna steady your breathing, right? A lot of people get to the line and they're huffing and puffing because they've just been playing, they've been running up and down. So what you wanna do is steady your breathing, give a nice long exhale, and then shoot at the end of the exhale. If you can do that, it's gonna help you out a ton. All right, so if you want some of the best workouts in your life, I highly recommend you check out a Shot Tracker. Shot Tracker is by far probably my favorite tool when it comes to becoming a better shooter because you can track exactly what your shooting percentages are. They've got great workouts in the app, and it's a phenomenal community. I'm in there, Klay Thompson's in there, John Jenkins is in there. So there's a lot of great shooters, and you can kind of track all your overall percentages. It's super cool. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. And if you want to pick one up in the link in the description down below because it helps the show out a little bit, and you get a $50 discount right out of the gate. So they got a really sweet deal running right now. And as a little bonus to kind of the Shot Mechanics people, they're gonna upgrade you to a free shooting sleeve if you purchase through us in the link below as well. Normally comes with a sweatband, which is cool, but the shooting sleeve is a lot better. So if you pick it up through the link below, you get that, and you get the discount, and you help us out. All right, so if this video helped you out, go ahead and hit that like button down below, and then below that, let me know in the comment section what sort of video you want to see next. This is a channel for the people, by the people, and I run pretty much everything off a request, so leave it down below, and hopefully I'll get to it. And if you're new to Shot Mechanics, you're gonna wanna do 2 things. Number 1, hit that subscription button down below because we put out a ton of videos every week and they're all gonna get you better, I guarantee it. The second thing you're gonna wanna do is click the button above or the link in the description, get a free copy of my #1 scoring workout. This scoring workout is gonna kind of revolutionize the way you train and probably increase your scoring average the very first time you use it, so I highly recommend you check that out. All right, again, I'm Coach Colin Castello with Shot Mechanics Basketball. Thanks for watching. Until next time, splash on.